Alright, so if you've been watching me vids on how to speed up phones, of course here's an old Pixie 3, years and years and years and years old, and that was just speed up. So that's still a Google phone. They just had all the speed ups that I showed you on how to speed up an Android device. So if we click into something, you'll see how quick it all comes up. Go back out of here, go into phone. So you see she's a really nice fast phone now. Actually faster than it was when they got bought from the shop back in the day. Alright, so that's just a speed up. So if you watch my videos on how to speed up an Android, now back over to here, of course this is where we've actually done de-googling. So we've de-googled a Pixie 4, next stage up from the Pixie 3. Still years and years and years old, I think 8 to 12 year old or something. I think these might be older, are they? But of course this one here is basically a quick video. You're going to see my top 30. Alright, now in my next video we're actually going to put my top 30, but I actually do have another probably 10 apps after that that I think are actually beneficial to privacy when you're online, streaming emails, the whole lot. There's a few more apps to my list, but you'll see that on the next vid. If you watch, we're going to de-google an S1, Alcatel S1. These are about, what are they, 3 years, 4 years old, I think. They came out in 2020, 21 or something. So this is actually bought new. So this hasn't had a SIM card or nothing put in it. Alright. So what we're going to do is actually de-google this before it's even had a SIM card or anything put in. So if you're wanting to see the top 30 we got here, but plus the extra 10 that I use, watch that next vid. And if you think you've got just it already and you can do it yourself, it's all good too. So of course, if you looked at my vids, there's a couple of ways you can get these apps. Of course, the way I showed you online from your PC, put them in a folder, and then you can just come and plug your phone into your PC and then put all the APK files in your downloads folder. Then in your phone, go into your download folders and install them from there. Now, the good thing is doing it from the phone. Of course, we're going to do it from the phone because some people don't have PC. So when we go to do this phone, we're actually going to be using the app F-Droid, like I've shown you before. And of course, we're going to use Hail to deactivate everything. We're just going to be doing it the safe way. But also with all the right apps that you actually need to be able to make your phone still active, right? And this should help even with people that have the Google phones, where everything's set up to Google, even your phone messages, all that. None of these phone messages and everything is set up to Google, okay? So it should even help for the pure Google ones. Give it a try. As I said, the thing is with this, the way we're doing it's the safe way. So if you did run into problems when we're doing it for your Hail deactivating stuff, you can just reopen that app and just click the stuff right back on. Okay, so you're not going to get into any trouble doing this in the way of buggering your phone or anything. So this is my top 30. Okay, we've got calendar, of course, calendar here, two different types of calendars. Librea camera. Now the good thing is with Librea camera, on default it's set to actually strip out all metadata. So the likes at the moment I'm taking this video at the moment is storing metadata behind it. Okay, but from now on when I'm using Librea camera, there'll be no more metadata in there. Now the other thing you want, let's say you don't want to use Librea camera, you're just using the one that's with the phone. Maybe it's not a Google camera app that's in your phone and you're happy to use it. What you can do is get Camera Roll. What Camera Roll will do, you can select your photos and you can extract your metadata, and actually I think, remember, you can even add your own metadata. So something for a bit of fun. Alright, so these are the apps that you want. Now remember, on one of my other videos, the developer on that, so type in Fossify, and I mean there are other ones out there, like you'll see here, Messages, and I've got one there called Quick. That's another Messages, exactly the same. Different developers but different security measures on each one. Alright, so it's up to you which ones you go for, but this is my top 30 list. Okay, alright, and JQuarks, that's to go on the internet. And then you got the clock. This one's antivirus, and a URL checker. The URL checker is handy, of course. You're going online, you see adverts, things, you click on them. Of course, you can check them out first. Make sure there's nothing funky in there, and nothing you're not going to catch any viruses through it. Vulgaris, another internet one. And of course, the standard browser that came with this phone, that one's not linked to Google in any way, so that's fine for me to keep using that one too. Now we've got Skewy. Skewy's actually a app you can use if you're making phone calls. If you're worried that there's an app that's listening in on your calls, that there will actually determine if there's someone on the line, a different frequency. It'll pick the frequency up and it'll give you a warning and let you know. Okay. Line phone, this is a good one if you're wanting to make phone calls using your internet. It's not Wi-Fi. Well, actually, there is a Wi-Fi setting in there, I think, by memory, but yeah, internet phone. This one here is internet SMS. Okay, so you got your normal phone over here and your normal messages here. But then if you're only on internet only, I don't know, maybe you got no phone reception, you got internet or vice versa, you got options, all right? So you can still make a phone call. VidMate, that's something that you want for watching your YouTube clips, any type of things, anything online. Just type it in your search bar, HTTPS address, and you'll better watch it on VidMate. Choose quality. You can download whatever you want to download. Good thing is doing it that way. If anything runs ads in their videos, when you download it, this here won't copy the ads. So a good way to just do a copy, download them, and watch them later, ad free. Alright, now we're going over here. Settings, Hail, of course we need that to deactivate Google. Metadata is just another one, stripping out metadata from photos, documents, things. Open Manager, you're going to need that for your root privileges to take out certain apps. Little File Explorer, that's one that's just a standard one. Okay, and F-Droid, we're going to need that. Initially, you don't have to. As I say, you can do it from PC. You can just bring all your files over. If you've downloaded them watching my other vid, and you've put them on a PC folder, you can just plug your phone in and put them in the downloads and install the things from there. But the good thing is with F-Droid, which is how we're actually going to do it here, because I know some people don't own a PC, they just got their phone. So when we go to set this vid up and I'll do a video, I'll be showing you doing it all through F-Droid. Okay, it's going to be a bit longer, but that way you'll get a full understanding step by step what we're doing. Okay, this one here, GApps browser, that's one that you can go in, well, literally what it is, Google Apps browser. Okay, now the good thing is as well, you'll need, there's two other apps that you'll need to get. So you'll notice here there's 28 that I've just shown you. Okay, to make it 30, you want to get yourself LibreOffice. Okay, that's just so you can read documents, PDF files, etc. And the other one you want to get yourself is Aurora, A-U-R-O-R-A. Actually, let's just see if I've put it in this phone and just haven't. Oh, there we go. So this is the other one that you want, alright? Oh, no more room. Actually, might as well put that in with the other store. This way. Alright, so these are things to use that we need. So Aurora Store, that's the one you're going to use if you're wanting to still use something from Play Store, okay? Yeah, so anything that normally runs through Play Store, you can still do it for Aurora Store. So maybe it's a Facebook or Messenger. But just remember, a lot of the sites that we get apps for these days, you don't have to have an app. For a lot of this stuff I'm showing you, yes, we've got to get in. But as I say, we can download all of these from the internet. And it's also the same when you go onto your Messenger, Facebook, things like that. You don't have to have an app. You can just go online, get your internet browser and go online and have a look. All right. Actually, turn it online. Alrighty, that's all right. So you don't have to use an app, but these are good apps for security. And as I say, if you watch my next video and we set this one up, you're actually going to get a list of probably about another 8-10 apps, ones that I actually use for added security benefits when surfing the web or whatever you're doing. But this is your basic. I don't think you actually need anything more than this. The top 30 I've just given you with Aurora and LibreOffice. Oh, actually, there's LibreOffice in here. Oh, that's another good one. That's right, I won't get into that. We've done the top. Alright, so you're going to see a few other apps in the next lot, and I'll explain a bit more about them as well. So the other apps you want, well, that's my opinion. You can do whatever you can do whatever you like. But this is my opinion of what your best apps are when you de-Google a phone. These are must-haves in my eyes. Okay. Some of these are optional extras. The must-haves are my top 10. This one here is, for doing a lot of other things. It's just something I believe it's a good one to have, a good lot to have. All right. So enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. There's other things, other hints and tips. Check out the channel. You might see a wee ad up here somewhere, another one over here somewhere. Maybe it's over here. There'll be an ad somewhere telling you about another vid. Enjoy your Google free life.